Welcome to solverfy.
Let's write the following in vertex form, and then we can answer the following questions. So let's start by looking what vertex form looks like. That would be c of x equals a x minus h squared plus k. That means we need to complete the square on my x's. So I'm going to do that here. To do that, I'm first going to factor out that 3, and that'll leave me with x squared minus 6x. And then I'm going to have the plus 23. So now I need to figure out what goes here to complete that square. And to do so, we take half of negative 6, which is negative 3, and we square that to get positive 9. Now what that does is gives us a 9 here that we have to compensate for, but it's not just 9. I'm going to be distributing that 3 to the 9 to get a positive 27. Therefore, I compensate for that by putting a negative 27. So I'm going to have 3x minus 3 squared minus 4. There we have it in our vertex form. So now it wants to know, what is the vertex? Our vertex is h and k, so that means our vertex is going to be 3, negative 4. Next it wants to know what are the x-intercepts. Now the x-intercepts are when our y value equals to 0. So we're going to set this equal to 0, and I'm going to do it in the vertex form. So 0 equals 3x minus 3 squared minus 4. I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Divide by 3. That means we're going to have 4/3 equals x minus 3 squared. Let's square root both sides. So we're going to get square root of 4 over 3, so that's going to be 2 over the square root of 3 equals x minus 3. Now, and don't forget to put your plus or minus. Now I'll add 3 to both sides, and I'll have x equals 3 plus or minus 2 over the square root of 3. Those are my x-intercepts. The y-intercepts are really quite easier. We need to just put 0 in place of x. So I want to do that in this form. So if I go c of 0, that's going to be 3 times 0 squared minus 18 times 0 plus 23. I simply get 23. So there's my y-intercept. Now, so they now want us to draw a sketch. So we're going to do that. Here's me a quick sketch. I have my vertex, which is at 3, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Now, we could go ahead and use my x-intercepts here to sketch. So to do so, I would need to go to my calculator. So I'm going to go 3, let's do it this way. I'm going to say 2 divided by the square root of 3. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let me clear this out. 2 divided by the square root of 3 So when I went to my calculator and I did the calculations for 3 plus and minus the square root 2 of the square root of 3, I came up with 4.2 and 1.8. So that's going to be approximately here and here. And then my y-intercept is going to be way up at 23. I'm not going to draw that to scale. So we're going to have, this is going to be my sketch. It's kind of wobbly, but that's okay. The axis of symmetry, it's going to be this vertical line that goes through my vertex. So it's going to be x equals 3. Then we want to know the minimum or maximum value. Again, that's going to be at my vertex. So my maximum value is my minimum value is going to be negative 4. And now the domain and the range. Since it is a vertical parabola, my domain is going to be negative infinity to infinity. And then my range will begin at negative 4 and go to infinity.